Rob Barnes, Reality Wrestling. Can I have a question?
Of course, always.
You're facing off against Double AJ, Abel Andrew Jackson, and with a Stevie Ray by his side. You know Stevie Ray Incorporated, they're not too far behind. What are your thoughts on the match?
Look, I see what Stevie's doing. He's got some issue with Australia, and I don't understand what. I don't think anyone really understands what. And he's trying to drive it home, trying to convince me that there's a problem with me here. So, I get it. He's got his American politician, Abel Andrew Jackson, going up against it. But, to be honest, I don't really buy Abel Andrew Jackson's credentials. I feel like, you know what, I've probably visited more states of the USA than Abel Andrew Jackson. And in fact, I have a crisp pineapple that says I know the names of more states than him.
Hold on, Rob. Pineapple?
Yeah. An Australian 50. See the color? It's like a pineapple.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's my lucky pineapple. It doesn't matter. The fact is, Abel Andrew Jackson, Stevie Ray, it doesn't matter what their plans are. I am not going to let them bully me into not performing at my best. They're going to find out.
Thank you for your time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Sydney, Australia, weighing 95 kilos, Rob Barnes.
Well, a few weeks ago here on The Reality of Wrestling, Rob Barnes was the victim of a gang assault. Yes, I said it, a gang assault, courtesy of Stevie Ray and his client, Double AJ, Abel Andrew Jackson. Rob Barnes looking for retribution this week on the road.
A gang assault?
A gang assault.
Oh my Lord. You know, if you listen to you, the sky's always falling here.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
But you need context.
His opponent being accompanied to the ring by Stevie Ray from Washington, D.C., weighing 210 pounds, Abel Andrew Jackson.
Matt Sapolsky, I'm going to tell you something right now. Stand for greatness. Stand for greatness.
This man right here is going to take me to the top. I've been telling everybody.
What is so great? What is so great?
Consultant, a great business mind.
I will be the first one to admit that Stevie Ray is a legend in this business. No one can argue his resume of accomplishments. But time and time again, he gets physically involved in these matches on behalf of his clients. And we will never know for sure whether Abel Andrew Jackson actually has what it takes to move up the ranking system here at Reality of Wrestling if he can't win a match by himself. Time and time again, Stevie Ray assaulting the opponents of his clients.
I'm not even going to dignify that accusation with response. I asked Stevie Ray to join us on commentary, and if he wants to, he can come over here right now. Stand for greatness. Stand for greatness.
Well, I will stand for Stevie Ray here at the table.
Stand for greatness.
I will. Well, we want to welcome you to the table.
You
Thank
should,
you.
Potowski.
Yes, sir.
And what this sucker looking at over here? You just make sure you get up there and say the right name.
Say the right name, you sucker. I told
Rob
you to stand for
Barnes.
greatness. Talk about him, Steve.
You know, Abel is going to eat this man like a bowl of collard green. Rob Barnes shouldn't even be in the United States of America. Look at the kangaroo on the back of his trunks. Look what he represents. A boxing kangaroo. This man is full of
Backslide
crap.
right here. Just a 1 count.
And I got my people out right now trying to find out who he really is. Who is he? Who is he, Potowski?
We have some people on Twitter that want me to ask you, Stevie Ray, whether or not you support an immigration ban against Rob Barnes.
Yes, I do. I think it should be a wall built in the middle of the Pacific, all the way from Fiji to Hawaii and beyond, to make sure none of these suckers come off the coast of Australia.
Australia, I mean, what do they have to offer besides a blooming onion? Nothing.
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 Nothing. a country, a continent.
Forward here from Rob Barnes, missile drop
Come
kick
on.
from Australia to Houston, Texas.
I think that's an illegal maneuver.
Rob Barnes.
Rob
Look
Barnes,
at this.
snap suplex from Rob Barnes on top of Abel Andrew Jackson. Cover here,
Come
too.
on, Abel. You
And a
kick out of that. He can't hold Abel. Abel Andrew Jackson is about to go to the top. He is one step away with my expert tutelage of going straight to the top, and maybe, just maybe, with my expert tutelage, and I want you to acknowledge that, Potowski.
I do acknowledge it. I do acknowledge it.
That he is going to be the next.
Oh,
reality
springboard crossbody there
heavyweight
from
champion.
Abel Andrew Jackson. Very impressive cover. Kick out at 2.5.
This sap is going to be our first victim. We are going to make an example out of him. We are going to make sure he gets his passport. We'll find it, even though he's acting as though he's lost it. We will find him, and we're going to put him on the first thing back, a crop duster maybe, if not a ship carrying goods back to Australia.
Back, all the way back to Australia.
Side suplex there from Double AJ.
That's right, Potowski.
Center of the ring, cover,
hooks.
hooks the leg. Kick out at 2. Respectfully, Stevie Ray, if I could ask this question, will you
better be respectful.
Will you commit here tonight to not getting physically involved in this match like you did a few weeks
Another
ago?
accusation.
Firstly, I do not like you come on this television program and tell people things that I didn't do. You don't do that. That's first and foremost, Potowski. I've never interfered with anything. Now, if somebody comes out and says something to me, maybe...
And they physically provoke you.
Yes, then I got to retaliate and defend myself. Don't you know that?
That's following the law.
If you did something right now, I'm going to
Here's a
retaliate and defend myself, Potowski.
Well, don't worry about that because I won't be doing
Don't
anything.
worry, I'm not worried.
What would he worry about you?
Look at the man. Look at the greatness of the man.
He's
Look how
great.
far he's came along. The man has been in the gym with me. The man has learned different things on what to do in the ring, how to keep his opponent off kilter, off balance. He has been training with me, lifting the heavyweights, not the chicken crap race that he used to do. Hanging and banging in the combat zone. Do you know anything about that?
I'll answer
You,
it for
Potowski.
He doesn't know anything.
Just what you tell me, Steve.
He doesn't know anything about it. I mean, Stevie Ray Incorporated represents greatness. Everyone you've ever signed to a contract has gone on to win gold in reality
That's
wrestling.
right, and I appreciate those sentiments. Don't be like this guy.
Those are facts, unlike his alternative
with the
facts.
exception of Abel Andrew Jackson, of course.
What?
What? We just signed him. Give him a second. When Stevie Ray walked into reality wrestling the very first night, his first client held the reality wrestling.
Oh, a very impressive move there from Rob Barnes and Stevie
scared him
Ray.
off.
Wait a minute, Stevie Ray has left the commentating table,
Scared him
and of
off.
course, once again
him
getting
off.
physically involved in the match.
The referee.
Oh, and Rob Barnes just struck Stevie Ray.
You can't do
You
that.
want to talk about asking for it? And wait a minute, here comes Team Deathmare. It's absolute bedlam at ringside. Oh, hell is broken loose.
He just smacked greatness.
He was getting physically involved in the match yet again. And what was a 2-on-1 gang assault just a few weeks ago has now turned to 3-on-1, possibly 4-on-1. Rob Barnes is in no man's land, and he is being taken apart by Stevie Ray Incorporated. This has got to come to an end. How could you or anybody else endorse this?
Well, Stevie Ray was provoked. He was struck by Rob Barnes. And now look at greatness. Team Death Bear, the tag team champions, a future champion in Abel Andrew Jackson, and greatness in Stevie Ray.
For the second time in as many weeks, Stevie Ray and his clients have torn apart Rob Barnes.
Greatness.
Row Nation, I am joined here at this time by reality wrestling superstar Rob Barnes. Now, Rob, last month we saw you take on ruthless Ryan Davidson, and even though there was interference, you technically did come out on top. And then last week, you faced off against Abel Andrew Jackson, and technically you won that one too here. So, I'm trying to get your thoughts here.
Whoa, Russo, you're right. Like, I'm on a hell of a winning streak, right? 2 matches, I won, right? No! What's wrong with you? That's not victory. Was this some positive spin you try and put on this? Make me feel better? Make me happy? Is that what you want, Russo? You want me to be all happy and, hey, this is Rob Barnes, I'm going to fight back and da-da-da-da-da, blah? Is that what you want? You want me to be happy? You know what would make me happy? What would make me happy is if Stevie Ray and his good old boys were held accountable for their actions. Just a little bit of responsibility. But I guess when you're Booker T's brother, you can get away with anything you want here at Reality of Wrestling. So for me, Rob Barnes, put on your knee pads, tie up your laces, because it's just another day at the office here at Reality of Wrestling.
Rob Barnes. You seem to be going somewhere. Where are you going?
Yeah, good. All right. I'm going to the airport. I'm getting there.
Where are you going?
Home, Australia. Sunny, beautiful Sydney, Australia. That's where I'm going.
When will you be back?
You know what? I don't know.
Do you have any timeline at all?